And okay, this is week 4 of my journey to becoming a blockchain web developer. I guess over this festive season anyway. So happy New Year, and well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you guys. But yeah, haven't been able to get too much done. I've been studying and I'm putting in the work every single day, but it's been a bit all over the place. So yeah, we'll just get straight to the update anyway with how I'm going with this whole programming side of things. In my journey to become a blockchain developer. So it's taken a bit of a pause in terms of, I guess, going straight to the Solidity pathway. Right now, I'm focusing a lot on getting my, I guess, HTML and CSS side of things done. So the whole week I was just focusing on Codecademy's roadmap in completing their CSS and also pretty much just learning about deploying websites locally. Yeah, as you can see, just been doing a bit of that, improving my CSS skills. Not trying to stay too long on it. I was just going to give myself a week or 2 weeks to just catch up from the HTML side to the CSS side of things, in being able to combine that with JavaScript to build a vanilla JavaScript application over the long run. But that's not where I want to kind of go towards. I want to actually be able to utilize the React library to actually help with my coding later on. So then later on I can combine the React side of things with Solidity when I eventually learn anyway, and then combine those two together to create a nice application with the utilization of ethers.js. So yeah, the whole week was pretty much just learning more about CSS and then utilizing the Flexbox and also learning about the grid layouts. But I think for me anyway, the Flexbox layout is more for me than the grid. It's either one or the other that people mainly choose. And then started getting back into the JavaScript side of things as well. So there's a fair bit to learn within the JavaScript because yeah, it's all about repetition, and then of course Googling, which I'm still trying to get used to, and also solving a lot of the issues by utilizing console.log anyway within the JavaScript side of things. So from last week, I haven't been able to do too much in terms of looking down the JavaScript side of things, but getting there. And yeah, had a look at the ZTM project again. Didn't learn too much from it. I did learn a few things in terms of how to utilize this navigation bar and creating just different or understanding how the navigation works anyway with the JavaScript side of things, and also utilizing one of their projects anyway to understand more about their music players and how everything's done behind the scenes with JavaScript anyway. From creating this user interface JavaScript side of things, utilizing I guess just logos just like this play button here as well, and combining it all together. You can check out my repository anyway just to see how much I've done, and you can see the code for yourself, but didn't learn too much from it. I have to go back eventually and just see how things are done and understand it a lot more. So as you can see, not too much done this last week anyway. It's just these two projects. It was more of a sit and learn than actually active learning. So as I said, eventually I'm going to have to get myself out of the tutorial hell and actually just do the project within themselves anyway. So hopefully in this coming week I'll be able to do a lot more active learning in terms of building my own project eventually. But my whole aim is to actually get out of just your main plain vanilla JavaScript type of projects and head towards more the React side of things. But I also understand from researching myself anyway that I have to get past the asynchronous JavaScript first and understanding a lot more about the promises, which I've started doing in the intermediate JavaScript side of things, before I would want to dive into the React side of things. Because looking at how React's kind of done, it's well documented, so I still have yet to go through the documentation. And once I can go through all of that, then I understand React a lot better, because it just looks like React allows JavaScript or HTML code within JavaScript, so with JSX. So it's still a long time or a long way to go before I'll start probably digging into the Solidity side of things as well, because I guess once I can understand JavaScript a lot more better, it wouldn't it'll be similar to actually just applying all those knowledge and skills within to the Solidity side of things, as I have looked into Solidity before. And yeah, there are just a few things, a lot more differences. It's probably similar to TypeScript, which is what I'll have to eventually get into as well. So there's a lot to do within the next, I'd say year, but eventually I want to get a job within the field as well, so no better time to start than now. But yeah, that's all my update for this week. Anyway, I hope you guys had a nice Christmas and New Year's, and I'll catch you guys next week. Anyway, my name is Rich, and you've been watching Rich in Blockchain. I'll catch you again soon for the next episode. Please remember to like and subscribe. Cheers, and have a good one.